Greetings, I'm Basanta, and today I will be explaining pandas and a few functions related to the package pandas in Python. So pandas is basically a inbuilt data analysis tool that we can access, and pandas basically helps us manipulate the data that we've entered into the Python interface, and a few more changes that it can help us do. And pandas is basically built on top of numpys, which means pandas cannot function apart without numpys. So every time we have to use pandas, we also enter and import numpys as a package, because pandas are built on top of numpy. So I will show you a few functions that we can do using pandas in the Python interface. So I have a pre-built notebook open. So I will be importing numpy as np, and I will also import pandas as pd. You can give any names, like I've given np, you can give it as ny also, you can give anything. I just gave it np, and in pandas also it is the same. You can also you can give any random value for pandas. It just does not need to be pd. And I've written numpy first, because pandas is built on top of numpy. So without numpy, pandas alone can't function. So that is the reason we have to import the both when we are using pandas. So I've imported the both of these into the Python interface. First, I will be making a list of names, which is labels, which is equals to, I'll give any random name like Selena. Selena, Rishi, and let's say Dimple. And I will also create a list, which I will name as my underscore list, wherein I will assign a few numbers to these, like 12, 22, and 32. So 32. And I will also create an array out of this, which is ARR, which is np.array. Np.array, and I will link the numbers to array 12, 22, 32. After this, I will create this, wherein I will link the names to the numbers, wherein I will link Selena to 12, Rishi to 22, and Dimple to 32. So I will enter Selena colon 12, comma, Rishi colon 22, comma, Dimple, comma, Dimple colon 32. And I will run this. See, there is no error. Now I will create a series out of this. I will use pandas and series. Remember, series S is capital. There is case sensitivity to this. I will give my list equals to data. Sorry, data equals to my list. And I will run this. See, it has given the values 0, 1, 2. The list functioning list numbering starts from 0. So 0 is 12, 1 is 22, and 2 is 32. After I've created the series, in every series and in a list, the numbering starts from 0. Then I will also create a series of pd.series, where I will link numbers with the names, my list and labels. So in this, it will be exactly the same code. I can copy this and then add the changes. So this, and apart from this, I will be adding indexes. So these are called indexes. 0, 1, 2, 3 are called indexes, which are linked to this. So the index I am linking to the names. Index equals to label. Now let us run this. See now, all the indexes 0, 1, 2 have changed to Selena, Rishi, and Dimple, and these are linked to the numbers 12, 22, and 32. Next, we'll see how pd.series can be created into an array. Now let us run this. We will get sensitivity. That was the error. So we will get this again, where 0 is linked to 1, 1 is to 22, and 2 is to 32. Now, instead of typing my list and data, we can just type array, because here my list is linked to the array, and we can use that to generate the output that we want. Then we will be doing arrays comma labels, which means these indexes will change to the names. Like there is another way that we can use this too. That is the reason I've written down my list, array, and d all together. Now pd.series, and I will have arrays as well as my labels, which will give me an output, series S capital L, which will give me the output. See, Selena is linked to 12, and Rishi is linked to 22, and Dimple is linked to 32. Here in the same case, like the previous case, we did it with a little more lengthy way, where we linked data to my list and then index to my labels. Instead of that, we can directly use this also. Then we will create a series, which we will name series 1, where is equals to pd.series, wherein we will put 12, 22, 32, the same values that we've been using. Then my index will be obviously Rishi, Dimple, and Selena. Given this, and this is my series 1, where my like series starts with these numbers and they're linked to the names. So we can do this same function using series also. And I will write series 1 and run it. So I will run this. So this is Rishi, Dimple, and Selena's linking again to the numbers. Then we will write series 1 Rishi. It will give us this number 12, which is fetching the index to the name Rishi. See, it will return. I'm supposed to write 1. See, it returned 12, which is giving us the number that is linked to, which will help us find the indexes easier. And then let's take another series, the same numbers. So I'll take this same thing, but I will change the numbers. I will put 32 first. So now if we will run this, this is series 2. We will get the indexes changed. forgot to change the names. So hence, yeah, error. I have changed the names now. It must be functioning properly. There was a comma here. I forgot to remove that. Now I will run this. It will return with Selena with 32, Rishi with 12, and Dimple with 22. Now that you've understood how to fetch indexes with the names or names with the indexes, that you can fetch any type of data from any type of data. Like if you have two data, you can fetch one data on the basis of the other data. So this series functions and fetching this series functions helps us do that in Pandas. And then let's do some functions related to series, wherein we can multiply series 1 in add series 1 and series 2, which will give us the result of the sum of both of these. Then we can subtract series 1 and series 2, will give us the result of the subtraction. And then we can multiply series 1 into series 2. Then it will give us the multiplicable value of series 1 and series 2. Then if we multiply series, if we take the square of series 1 to the power of series 2, then we will get the power value. Then we can also do series 1 divided by series 2, which will give us the value of series 1 divided by series 2. That is all of the functions that I decided to teach today. And this will help us by, if we have a lot of data, this can help us do all the functions that we want to do with those data in an easy way. So as a whole, Pandas helps us do data analytics easily, a little faster than we can do without Pandas. So Pandas keeps helping us using these series and the various functions that in Pandas, it can help us do data analysis. Thank you.